Today is Monday, March 1st, year 2021. Let's read part 1, book of Genesis, chapter 31. But after that he had heard the words of the son of Laban, saying, Jacob has taken away all that was our father's, and being enriched by his substance is being great, and perceiving also that Laban's countenance was not toward him as it is today and the other day, especially the Lord saying to him, Return into the land of thy fathers, and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee. He sent and called Rachel and Leah into the field, where he fed the flocks, and said to them, I see your father's countenance is not toward me, as is today and the other day. But the God of my father hath been with me, and you know that I have served your father to the uttermost of my power. Yea, your father has also overreached me, and has changed my wages 10 times. And yet God has not suffered him to hurt me. If at any time he said, The speckling shall be thy wages, all the sheep brought forth speckled. But when he said on the contrary, Thou shalt take all the white one for thy wages, all the flocks brought forth white one, and God has taken your father's substance and given it to me. For after that time came the evies, conceiving, and lifted up my eyes, I saw in my sleep that the male which leaped upon the females were of divers colors and spotted and speckled. And the angel of God said to me in my sleep, Jacob, and I answered, Here I am. And he said, Lift up thy eyes, and see that all the male leaping upon the females are of divers colors, spotted and speckled. For I have seen all that Laban has done to thee. I am the God of Bethel, where thou didst anoint the stone, and have made a vow to me. Now therefore arise and go out of this land, and return into thy native country. And Rachel and Leah answered, Have we anything left among the goods and the inheritance of our father's house? Have he not counted us as a stranger, and sold us and eats up the price of us? But God hath taken our father's riches, and delivered to us, and to our children, wherefore, and do all that God has commanded thee. Then Jacob rose up, and having set his children and wives upon camel, went this way. And he took all his substance and flocks, and whatsoever he had gotten in Mesopotamia, and went forward to Isaac his father, to the land of Canaan. At the time Laban was gone to shear his sheep, and Rachel stole away his father's idols. And Jacob would not confess to his father-in-law that he was flying away. And when he was gone, together with all that belonged to him, and having passed the river, was going on toward Mount Galaad. It was told Laban on the third day that Jacob fled, and he took his brethren with him, and pursued after him 7 days, and overtook him in the mount of Galaad. And he saw in a dream God saying to him, Take heed, thou speak not anything harshly against Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mountain, and when he with his brethren had overtaken him, he pitched his tent in the same mount of Galaad. And he said to Jacob, Why hast thou done thus to carry away without my knowledge my daughter captive taken with the sword? Why wouldest thou run away privately and not acquaint me, that I might have brought thee on the way with joy, and with songs, and with timbrels, and with harps? Thou hast not suffered me to kiss my son and daughters. Thou hast done foolishly, and now indeed It's my power to return thee evil. But God your father said to me yesterday, Take heed, thou speak to anything harshly against Jacob. Suppose thou didst desire to go with thy friends and hast a longing after thy father's house. Why hast thou stolen away my gods? Jacob answered, That I departed unknown to thee, and it was for fear lest thou wouldst take away thy daughter by force. But whereas thou chargest me with theft, with whomsoever thou shalt find thy gods, let him be slain before our brethren. Search if thou find any of thy things with me, take them away. Now when he said this, he knew not that Rachel had stolen the idols. So Laban went into the tent of Jacob and Leah, and both the handmaids, and found them not. And where he was entered into Rachel's tent, she in haste hid the idols under the camel furniture and sat upon them. And when he had searched all the tent and found nothing, she said, Let not my lord be angry that I cannot rise up before thee, because it has not happened to me according to the custom of a woman. So he carefully searched was in vain. And Jacob, being angry, said in chiding manner, For what fault of mine, and for what offense on my part hast thou hotly pursued me, and searched all my household stuff? What hast thou found all the substance of thy house? Lay it here before my brethren and thy brethren, and let them judge between me and thee. Have I therefore been with thee 20 years? Thy ewes, goats, and were not barren. The ram of thy flocks I did not eat, neither did I shew thee that which the beasts have torn. I made good all the damage. Whatsoever was lost by theft, thou didst exact it of me. Day and night I parched with heat and with frost, and sleep departed from my eyes. And in this manner have I served thee in thy house 20 years, 14 for thy daughters, and 6 for thy flocks, and thou hast changed also my wages 10 times. I let the God of my father Abraham and the fear of Isaac have stood by me. Peradventure now thou hast sent me away naked. God behold my affliction and the labor of my hands, and rebuked thee yesterday. Laban answered him, The daughters are mine, and the children, and thy flocks, and all things that are thou seest are mine. What can I do to my children and grandchildren? Come, therefore, let us enter into a league, that it may be for a testimony between me and thee. And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a title. And he said to his brethren, Bring hither a stone. And they, gathering stones together, made a heap. Then they ate up upon it, and Laban called it the witness heap, and Jacob the whole log and testimony, each of them according to the propriety of his language. And Laban said, This heap shall be a witness between me and thee this day, and therefore the name thereof called Gad, that is, the witness heap. The Lord behold and judge between us, when we shall be gone from the other. If thou afflict my daughter, if thou bring in other wives over them, none is a witness of speech but God, who is present and behold this. And he said again to Jacob, Behold this heap, and the stone which I have set up between me and thee shall be a witness. This heap, I say, and the stone be they for a testimony. If either I shall pass beyond it going toward thee, or thou shalt pass beyond it thinking harm to me, the God of Abraham and the God of nature, the God of their father, judged between us. And Jacob swore by the fear of his father Isaac. And after he had offered sacrifice in the mountain, he called his brethren to eat bread. And when they had eaten, they lodged there. But Laban arose in the night and kissed his sons and daughters, and blessed them, and returned to his place.